Hello everyone out there. Hope you guys are great. Hope you guys are doing okay. Happy Saturday to you all. Today is the part 2 of the tutorial we did last time. This lace skirt I did. So today we are going to make the blouse. We're going to make the blouse with cape, and the blouse is going to have breast tube. It's a breast tube blouse with cape and fled. So, and the measurement we are going to be working with this minute is bust 38, half cut of the blouse is 17, then the waist measurement is 34, the fled that the blouse we have is 12, then bust point is 10, sleeve length is 17, sleeve width 14 and 12, then nipple to nipple is 8. So we are going to keep this aside. Like I said, that we are not going to cut it. Like I said before, we are not going to cut it with the lace. We are going to cut it with the lining. Then later we'll transfer it to the lace. So we are going to fold into 2. We are going to fold into 2. You fold into 2. This is it. And the tools that we will be working with, we need the pin, scissors, straight ruler, then the chalk. That is what we need now. Then and the tape. And the tape, this is the tape. So first and foremost, you measure the length of the blouse. The length of the blouse, length of the blouse, which is the half cut, is 17. It at 17. I'm not going to add inches to it, because then if you add the fled is 12 inches. If you add it to it, maybe you use 1 inches to hold it, it will become 16. So I don't want it to go down, to be done more than the waist length, because normal waist length is 17 inches. So that is what we are working with now. So that is the half cut. The half cut is 17 inches, which is the waist length. So after that, since it is breast tube, you measure nipple to nipple. No, okay, you measure nipple to nipple. The nipple to nipple that we have there is 8 inches. So we are going to do it. Half of 8 is 4. Then we are going to do it 4 and half, which is 4 and half. This is it. Are you seeing it? This is 4. Then by the time we add half to it, it will become 4 and half. So you mark straight, take it straight to the main measurement. Use your ruler. Place your mark. Use your ruler to mark it straight. Mark it straight. Then after that, The blouse is going to be off-shoulder blouse. Off-shoulder blouse, breast tube with cape and with Flad. So that is why I just measure the from the shoulder to the waist for you to know half cut of it. Then right now we are going to minus 6 inches from it because it is off-shoulder blouse. So when you minus 6 inches for it, then the blouse length will be 17. Now this is the 17 here. Look at it here. 17. Are you seeing it? This is a 17. If it is full blouse from shoulder to the waist, it is 17, and this is the mark. So this mark now is not necessary. Since it is off shoulder, when making an off shoulder blouse, it depends on how you want it to dip. You can make use of, you can minus 5 from the tape, or you minus 6 from the tape. But my client require that she wants the off shoulder to be deep, so that is why I am minusing 6 inches, and it's going to have a sweetheart neck. So that is it. So you know, from shoulder to bust point it is 10. From when you measure from shoulder to your bust point, it is 10. So since you have minus 6, and this is it, this is the tape, you have minus from 1 inches to 6, then the bust point will be 10 here. Look at bust point here. This is it. Then under bust will be 13. Let me make use of 14 because of 1 inches allowance. So this is it, and this is the nipple to nipple point. That is 4.5 inches. 4.5 inches. That is the line I draft from the shoulder to the waist. So what you do now, this is bust point. I am marking it BP. Under bust, then waist. So since the blouse is going to have breast tube, we are going to minus 1 inches. Look at it, 1 inches here. You minus 1 inches again from the down part. Then minus 1 inches. 1 inches here. Then you take it to the bust point. Are you seeing it? You take it to the bust point. I am drafting breast tube right now. So after if you have ruler, you can rule it straight to the bust point, but I want to use my hand so that it will not be sharp in that bust point area. Then here you remove 1 inches. Then here you remove half inches. Half inches is here, not 1 inches, but half inches. You take it straight to this very line. Then from here, take this one to this very line. Are you seeing it? Then this one is straight. Take it down to this very line. Make sure you curve it very well. So this is it. So hello guys, we have marked 1 inches from here, 1 inches from here, then 1/2 inches and 1 inches from here. So you know, now we are going to the bust measurement. The bust measurement we have is 9.5, and here is 9.5. Look at 9.5 here. Let me take the tape like this for you to understand properly. Look at here, 9.5 is this place. Then when we add 1 inches to it, become 10.5. Are you seeing it? Okay, it's not the bust point, the upper point, upper part. So you know we have already minus some inches from this point. So these inches we minus from here. Since the bust is 9.5, when you have 1 inch sewing allowance, it will become 10.5. Then this 1.1 inches you minus from it, it will become 12 inches. You know it's 10.5 with the 1 inches allowance sewing. Then when you add 1 inches to it, become 11. It become 11. Then when you add that 1/2 inches to it, become what? 12. And this is the 12 you mark. Then the bust is 9.5 plus 1 inches to it is also 12. When you everything you minus from here, add it to it. Then this is the under bust. The under bust measurement. The under bust measurement is 34. The under bust measurement is 34. So the under bust measurement is 35. This is the under bust measurement. So the 34 inches, then the 1 inches you minus from here, add it to whatsoever thing you have there. So if it is 34, when you measure it, divide by 4, it will give you 8.5. And this is 8.5. This is 8.5. This is 8.5 plus 1 inches allowance to become 9.5 here. Then when you add these 2 inches to it, it will become 1 inches to it is 10.5. Another 1 inches to it, it becomes 11.5. And this is it. So what you do, you mark. Then the same thing with the waist. The waist measurement is also 34. So since it is 34, it's the same thing with here. So what you do now is to merge it together. Then it will be like this. Because I normally want when I'm making blouse for my customer, I normally have some extra inches to it, because most of them, when you measure them before they will go back to their house and you tell them to come, they will come and collect the clothes from your hand. They have had a little much weight, so that is why I normally add like 1/2 inches to it, even apart from the 1 inches that I normally add to it, so that whenever they put on weight, you can easily amend it again. So what you do now is to cut the breast tube, and this is it. Whatsoever thing you draft down, that is what you are going to cut, and this is it. you seeing it? So when you open it, it will be like this. Then this breast will be for the middle. This is it. So I want to pin it for you guys to see it properly. Since it is lace, we are cutting two types of lining, which is this very lining. We are going to cut another lining again. Because it's a transparent lace, so when you use one lining to lining it, if you add breast tube to it, you know breast tube is always white. If you add it to it, it will show. So you have to cut another lining, making it two lining. You use one to turn it, then use one to lining it. So this is it. Are you seeing how it look like? By the time you take it to the sewing machine, this is how it's going to look like. Are you seeing it, guys? So let's measure now, because this bust is 38. So let's measure half of 38 now. So it's 14, it's 21. So by the time you sew 1 inch here, 1 inch here, then you sew a little inches here, inches here, then it will become maybe 19 inches like this. So this is it. You know, it's going to be sweetheart neck.